that Victoria definitely felt like she was coming down with something.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime.
Of course, one thing led to another, and without getting into details, Rob suggested a form of therapy to help Victoria feel better. And this is how she explained it to her girlfriends.
Don't send me no doctor. Fill me up with all of those pills. Every man named Dr. Feelgood.
Caribbean paradise. So Rob headed back to Canada and Victoria returned to the States. But they continued to talk on the phone every single day. However, when the phone bill came, the high cost of their love sickness prompted Dr. Rob to make another diagnosis. And this is how he laid it out for Victoria. Led to their rash decision to run right over to the town hall in their street clothes and get married. Within weeks, they were making their home in Canada so that Rob could finish his residency. After that, they traveled around for a while. You could say they lived in a van down by the river. But eventually, they took up residence in the States so that Victoria could complete her master's and doctorate degrees. And then they headed back to Canada so that Rob could go to school again. Now, Victoria was a good sport about this, weren't you? But she was pretty homesick for the Midwest. So she said to Rob, Pookie, I enjoyed living in Canada and learning to say A in a boat. And it's been kind of fun to sing God Save the Queen. But I sure do miss the way we used to sing it back home. Rob's heart. So he said to Victoria, oh, Pookie, I can't say no to you. Of course we can live in America if it will make you happy. Oh. So, I know what you docs are thinking, but the fact that doctors are paid better in the U.S. had nothing to do with it. So they moved to Springfield, Illinois, and for fun, they went to the movies, and they listened to music by their favorite artists, you know, like the Three Dog Night and the Stray Cats. And then, now, this, of course, got them started thinking about starting a family. So, true to her academic training, Victoria decided that the first thing to do was some research.
How much is that dog in the window? The one with the waggly chain. How much is that dog in the window? I do hope that dog is for sale.
Now, seriously though, we all know that Rob was much too Scotch to ever consider paying for a pet. They started adopting their family. Thus began a very happy period of their lives. But the pressures of being pet parents put some strain on their marriage, and eventually they had their first fight. Their neighbors report that Victoria really let Rob have it.
Who let the dogs out?
Now, Rob really didn't like being sent to the doghouse by his Queen Victoria, or as he calls her, she who must be obeyed. So, he appealed to Her Highness for clemency.